All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel for another video. It has been quite a while since I've made a video. I've been out working a lot, just traveling, really haven't had time to really make any videos or do really anything to the vehicles that are on the channel and bring more ideas to the channel. So I basically just wanted to give an update on first the Mustang. I went ahead and ordered some parts. I think the radiator is bad, so I went ahead and ordered a bunch of brand new stuff for it. So that's going to be taken care of, so I can I think I'm going to get it painted before the summer, so we'll see. A lot of this money I'm making, we'll see where it goes. But the 4Runner itself, doing very, very well. This is the perfect travel vehicle, in my opinion, all the way here in Port St. Lucie in Florida. I was all the way in New Hampshire and drove straight out here. Long drive, but we're at 252,000 miles on this thing. I bought this thing at about 152, maybe 153, so in about 3 years that I've owned it, I probably put close to 100,000 miles on it. I know that they say, you know, when Toyotas, when you hit 200,000 miles, that's when you're starting to break them in. But you keep, you take care of your vehicles, they'll take care of you. Just put it that way. So definitely enjoying Florida out here. This thing does tremendous out here, of course. I've taken it all the way to like Palm Beach County, West Palm, Stewart, Jupiter, Jensen Beach, and then where I'm working right outside here at Port St. Lucie. So been able to see a lot of stuff in Florida. I really have actually never been to Florida, so it's very beautiful out here. So kind of just going over the 4Runner a little bit. Nothing has really changed. I haven't gotten anything new but one part. One thing that I do have to replace are the sway bar. Those right there, you can see those right there. So they're kind of just the bushings or whatever are worn out, so I went ahead and just ordered a new set. The biggest thing that I ordered, I don't do towing with this 4Runner. I don't plan on doing that whatsoever. I don't have a trailer or anything. This does have the tow hitch package that it came with. I know some of these did not have that, or people deleted them, so mine does have it. And a lot of people, I forgot the brand, starts with an H, so if somebody can add it in the comments if they would like. It's like the Hayden 680 kit or something like that. Transmission cooler kit. So I went ahead and purchased a transmission cooler entire kit. The reason being is because this vehicle does have more mileage to it, and I want to be able, as much as I drive it, I eventually want to get another vehicle so that way I'm not putting as many miles in this thing. I do not plan on getting rid of this 4Runner. It has done me well. It is my favorite vehicle, even over the Mustang. I just think the 4Runners are just so good. But I went ahead and purchased a transmission cooler kit. It was about $250, I believe, with everything that comes with it. So a lot of guys, they do that and add it to, like, because if they tow a lot, it's going to run the transmission much cooler. I've read on Reddit and in different forums, people said that, this one guy was like, my transmission is 30 degrees cooler than it was just running normal. So I don't know if that's true or not. You're kind of taking for somebody for their word, or maybe it's just a one-off. I don't know. I've never had a transmission cooler kit. I've never seen really what they do, but I figured as much as highway driving that I do, as much as traveling stuff I do, I wanted to make sure that this vehicle's taken care of on the long haul. So that's why I went ahead and purchased it. I've had people tell me that it's a waste of money. I don't need to get it, but peace of mind, it's going to take care of the transmission. And as much as I want this vehicle to last with the original equipment, maybe one day have, the engine rebuilt or something gone through, or, God forbid if something happens, I still have everything that, will be there to take care of whatever that is new that goes into it. So that's the only real new thing that I have for this coming up. When I get back, probably near the end of May, back to Virginia. So, and like I said, I went ahead and purchased some things for the Mustang as well. Some Mishimoto. So I stepped it up, went ahead and got the Mishimoto radiator, like a thermostat. What else did I get? New Boss alternator kit with the pulley and stuff like that from, I think it was Power by the Hour. Then I got something else. I forgot a new water pump, the Ford Racing water pump. I went ahead and got the one that comes in the crate engines because it was on sale and it was only like 15 bucks more than the like factory one, or like a reman one, or you could buy off eBay for like 40-50 bucks. I think when I had the Mustang a couple weeks ago, it started leaking coolant coming out wherever, and I refilled it, and then the same thing happened again. So it's obviously got a water pump issue, or maybe the radiator's been there for 6-7 years, and I don't really drive the car that much, so I'm gonna go ahead and get both of these vehicles taken care of, even if they need the parts or do not need the parts. So, and I know the Mustang's not here, but yeah, overall, if you've never been to Florida, it's really nice. It's humid. It's not like super dry heat, but it is also just the beginning of May, so I've been out here since April. It's just really, really nice, and maybe people that live in Florida or been here a lot, they might disagree with me, but hey, there's a lot of money to be made here, and it is very, very nice in my opinion. And I guess depending on where you go in Florida or what you think of it, I don't know. But overall, guys, this car has done great. It's been the best traveling vehicle I've had over the Mustang and the times that I've traveled in that anywhere, of course. The Tahoe, just different vehicles that I've had or have done like rental cars with. The 4Runner, this one just holds up. There's always something just really nice about this one. Gotten a lot of compliments out here from people that either work at the plant, no like real offers to buy it or anything like that. It does sometimes get that, of course, because the 3rd gen 4Runners are very, very sought after. And this is probably the, I guess if you want to say the people's favorite generation of the 4Runner. It is mine, of course. Again, it doesn't have all the technology like the newer ones have, but of course you can always dress up your interior to have that. In my sense, I've done that very in a very tasteful sense. But yeah, this vehicle's done great. No codes, knock on wood. Yeah, I don't really have anything much else to say. But yeah, if you're in the market, make sure to get one. And then you can, I guess, look at all the videos I posted and follow this build and see what comes next. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for this. And I'm going to end this video right here at this. So yeah, TEQ Customs. A lot of people ask where I got that overlay. So there you go. Yeah, we're going to end it here.